Hello lovely people, Jamie Oliver here, and I'm going to be cooking a beautiful, beautiful dish. It's going to be seared lamb, super crispy, lollipop style, with a lovely Indian style sauce and a little crunchy nut dip. And to cook it, I'm going to be celebrating my new range of Tefal stainless steel professional range pots and pans. So, I'm going to get this onto a high heat. One of the best things about what Tefal do, better than anyone else, is the thermospot, okay? That thermospot stops you sort of stewing and sweating meat when you want to sear it and get colour on it. And my wife loves it because she used to put steaks and stuff in a pan and it was never hot enough. And when that changes colour, it's ready to go. So first job, while that's heating up, is I've got some lovely almonds here. Now we're going to use this for this beautiful crunch. It's going to be so good. So the nuts go in. I don't really want to get them super golden. I want them to be just sort of heated up and lightly toasted. Now, we're going to do a marinade for the lamb. It's delicious, but very simple. Cumin. I'm just going to break it up with my fingers, okay? I like them still being quite whole seeds. In here, I'm going to use some ginger, and I just want to have a tiny little thimble. So look, that little bit goes straight in. A little salt, a little pepper, and a little oil. And that's a very simple marinade. Now, just check my nuts. You can see we've got a little colour happening there. I'm kind of happy with that. So, in with my friend, Mr. Pestle and Mortar. Put the pan back on. I want killer heat going on, okay? A little touch, a little detail. Cooking is about a lot of little details. I'm just going to use a knife to score the fat. And as that cooks, it will look beautiful, but the fat will come out quicker. Going to go straight into my marinade. 1, 2, 3, 4. Notice that I'm just sort of pushing the meat down and I'm kind of making it a little flatter. This is a good thing. Have a look at that thermospot. Now that's changed colour, okay? So you've gone from a really light thermospot to a red thermospot. That's now ready to cook on. So guys, we're going to go fat side down into the pan. You can see straight away fat is coming out of that lamb. And I'm going to get my tongs and see how quickly that lamb has done beautiful things. Look at that. That is what I'm talking about, guys. You can see the fat dancing there. We're going to go onto our side now. And I want to cook it for about 1.5 minutes, 2 minutes on each side, okay? Beautiful. And look, just back to the pans. Rounded sides so you can toss your nuts and pasta and stuff like that in there. Lovely thick bottoms. And by the way, this can go in the oven as well. So, let's make a quick curried tomato sauce. We'll go in with the butter. You could use olive oil if you want. We're going to finely slice an onion. If you've got any chunky bits in the onion, simply get the onions together and run your knife through it like that, using the cross-chopping method. Let's have a little check on the lamb, Mike. That is looking good. Oh yeah, that is what I'm talking about right there. Nice seared lamb, and with a steak or chicken or pork, it's all going to do the same thing, and that's why having a thick bottom pan is so important. Okay, so here guys, I've got some very simple spices. I've got cardamom here, ground cinnamon, clove, turmeric, and black pepper. All of this, apart from the cardamom, is going to go into our butter. To here. So just shake that around, get that kind of toasting nicely. This lamb is ready. I'm just going to put it onto a plate and let it rest. Look at the colour, absolutely gorgeous. And there we have incredible meat. So my pan is done with. Over here with my spices, I want to go in with my onions and just sweat those off to soften them up. Now the nice thing about these lovely stainless steel pans is, 1, they look good. 2, they're a nice weight, very well balanced, and you can hang them up as I do in my kitchen. With the cardamom here, guys, I'm just going to squash them and shake those little seeds out. Add 2 cloves of garlic, and you can see how dark that is. Look at that. That's sweetening up now. Nice layers of spices. The cloves are so perfumed and gorgeous. The nice thing about stainless steel, of course, is along here you can see there's just a little measurement line, and you can really see you're cooking beautifully in it. For me, it's all those little details that make a great pot or a great pan. So the measurements, the weight, the handle, and I think we're ready for our tomatoes. Chopped or plum, it's all good. Straight in. Okay, so the tomatoes go in, literally just bring that to the boil. We'll season it with a little salt and pepper, and we've got a really lovely, simple tomato curried sauce that you can use across many, many things. Now, a little thing I want to show you, it's a little thing, but I think it matters. So I've got a dirty pan here, okay? Now, we've all seen our fair share of dirty pans, but I just wipe it clean like that. You can see absolutely nothing in there. It's a really, really easy thing to clean. So there we go, we've got a lovely spiced curry sauce. We've got this gorgeous seared lamb lollipops. Now the very last bit, and this is all about texture and fun. I'm just gonna break up my nuts. So give them a good pounding. If your nuts keep falling out, then I have a little trick for you. Get yourself a tea towel. We're gonna put that over the top, and then we can really give them a good pounding. So once you've got your nuts all smashed up like this, we're going to get our lovely lamb cutlets here. I'll just give them one last toss in their own juice just to make them shine. And of course, this leftover stuff here, this is gold dust. Don't let that go away. That goes into our sauce. And I'm just going to use a potato masher just to make that sauce a little finer. And put a nice heaped tablespoon of yogurt into my sauce. And what I want to do is kind of fold it in like this, just so it marbles, kind of refreshing and intense. I think it works really, really well. Get yourself a nice little bowl, and I'm just going to spoon that in. The lovely thing is you have that fresh yogurt, the sweet tomato, and that lovely spice that really, really comes through. And then we've got our nuts. A few little bits of coriander, and if you like a little bit of heat, yes, a little chili. This is something a little bit special, something a little bit different. There you go. Seared, spiced, curried lamb lollipops. And the whole point of this is you get one of these lovely little lamb chops, you pop it in the sauce like that, then you go in to your beautiful bashed up nuts. Really good. So there you go, guys, a beautiful little dish cooked by me with a little bit of help from Tefal. Thank you very much.